Hey, how's it going YouTube? Jay Scotty Son here, back with another video. In today's video, I have 129 cards going off to PSA. Actually, 130 if you include that one, but it is 129 in the bulk service. Go ahead down in the comments, leave a comment with your guess with how many 10s there will be back in this bulk submission. You will be entered to win a prize approximately worth $100. Let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? First up, we have the first appearance Lugia. First ever English printed Lugia in Topps. Man, this card is elusive. I've only seen it twice in the wild in the 11 years that I've been in the hobby. So it's pretty crazy that I found this one. Actually, a guy at the card show noticed that I was selling Topps cards. And he said, "Do you like these?" And I said, "I love Topps cards." And he said, "At my house, I have a first appearance Lugia. Would you want to buy it?" And I was like, "I'll give you $1,000 for it if you have it." And he said, "Well, my house is an hour and a half from the card show. I'll be back in 3 hours." So he skedaddled on out of the card show, and sure enough, 3 hours later, he showed back up to the card show with the card, and I gave him $1,000 for it. I think the lowest listed on eBay is approximately like $1,700 in worse condition than this. This one does have that crease right there. I'd imagine that this one will get probably a 3, maybe a 3. Yeah, I'll show you the back. The back actually looks pretty good. The corners are kind of crisp, actually. But speaking of Topps, I am sending a bunch more Topps cards. We will go ahead and get through these pretty quickly. People don't really love looking at these as much as they do your typical TCG cards, like this one here. There we go. I always gotta make sure to not put the cards like this because you guys don't want to see that. So here we go. These are the cards that I'm submitting to PSA before the close down. The close down happens tomorrow. Today is Monday, June 1st. This one was pretty cool. It's the Scry. It comes in a baseball magazine, so pretty rare. I think this one sold for $5 grand in a 10. This one probably won't get a 10, but it does look pretty nice. And I was lucky to find that in a binder that I purchased. So my submission is pretty decent. I do like this swirl here on the tail. Man, you can't really see it that well on the lighting of this room, but it's there and it looks great. It's right on the tip of Espeon's tail. But yeah, the cards that I'm sending off are not amazing cards for the most part, besides that Lugia, or very valuable cards, if you will. Some of them I deem amazing, and some of you might deem amazing as well. But the PSA is shutting down their bottom 4 tiers, so my buddy Sky here is sending off 19 cards, and my buddy T is sending off this card, and then my buddy Raul is sending off 73 cards. Because they're closing down and we gotta kind of get things in before it's too late. I think they're gonna close down for approximately 4 to 6 months would be my estimate, because they are just swamped with orders and they need to get back above water. Get it? All right, now we'll get into my buddy Raul's submission. My buddy Raul, you know what's funny is my buddy Sky runs he's part of 4 dudes who run a card shop here in town, and my buddy Raul is part of 3 dudes who run a card shop here in town, and yet they still decide to submit their shiny cardboard through me to PSA. Very much appreciate that from them, but now I don't think I'm gonna be submitting cards for a very long time. Raul's got some really cool cards in here, or him and his buddies at the card shop. The Shiny Legend Dialga from Call of Legends. Very cool card, very expensive card. Same with this Leafy on level X. A few Growlithe and a few Eevees. Another Eevee. And here we go, the last stack. We're gonna get into some Gundam cards after a few Pokemon cards. This one's actually a shiny, and so is this one. You can see they say SH7 down there at the bottom and SH9. 10 of these, and then the Gundam cards at the end, which I know nothing about, and they're very hard for me to enter into the database or the submission form because they are not the thing that I am knowledgeable about. That's it for today's video, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great day. Let me know down in the comments how many 10s you think this will get. Later.